is Ryann Stevenson, and I'm going to read some poems from my new book, Human Resources. I'll start with the first poem in the book, called Interior Life. There's a fly in the house I can't kill. I won't know if it's real until I kill it. It darts through my periphery as my internet yogi tells me that a cow can be an opening. I turn my mat to face the window so I can see the tree on fire, the red maple, but a truck that reads, "Moving," is in the way. Imagine yourself as a child watching, says the yogi, which I never want to remember, everything I had to watch. I don't let her finish. What she wanted was for me to take up space, something about reclaiming joy by thinking of my favorite childhood TV program. Later, I give it a try while folding laundry, The Real Housewives of Somewhere on high volume to dominate the persistent buzzing in my ear. A Dwell magazine placed on the back of my husband's shirt helps me get a proper fold. Am I taking up space with the proper fold? In my house clothes, I get on the floor into extended child's pose and reach for the cow opening. I press an ear to the wood and listen for something in another room, in another house. What I hear is a long conversation about me that I didn't begin. I hear my own voice from a distance. I don't want to say the words of what happened. Some days I'm floating around and don't know it until I break the French press again. Beauty mask. I was hired to design the voices of virtual beings. The first thing my boss taught me was trust must be established immediately between user and bot. This will never happen if the eyelashes are wrong, he insisted as we workshopped Nia's face, an intelligent avatar we were contracted to create for a teaching proof of concept. The requirements were few: female, racially ambiguous, unique mouth animation for every letter, head without a neck preferred. He looked at her, said she was his type. Like all of our avatars, Nia was modeled using the Marquardt beauty mask, which utilizes the golden ratio to measure universally beautiful facial characteristics. My boss explained that a user's recognition of beauty is actually nothing more than a recognition of humanness. This doesn't mean all humans are beautiful. Simply, the more beautiful, the more humane. Human resources. I spend all day trying to break a female bot who wants to coach me to be my best self. Time to figure out dinner again. Time to plug in my phone for the third time today. On my way to the store, my car plays me a voice message from my grandmother. For Christmas, she wants a pet robot she heard about on the radio. A life-sized adult cat that purrs when rubbed in the right places. She thinks I create these creatures, but it's God who creates them. I hear a clock tick. I listen for the food to tell me it's time. You ask me if I'm sure after I say I'm okay, after you ask me if I'm okay, knowing you said something hurtful. On the kitchen counter, a faded splash of orange where battery acid spilled from our emergency flashlight. I return to it each day with a magic eraser. Something about the way the Ferrante translation uses the word suffer. I want to go back and change my answer. When I lie down, the workday is still going in my head. And of course you'll want a female bot. That's what everyone wants. The best part is you can change her clothes with the seasons. I dream about the department that women get reassigned to after they file harassment complaints. I dream this because it happened. Under a drop ceiling, each woman has her own fax machine to do her pretend work. Messages scribbled on lightweight paper and sent to nowhere. I don't get to see the words, but know what they say. Thank you.